These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. No possibly about it, is there really?
You may say that, but we couldn't possibly comment.
OK, challenging the might of our quiz Goliaths today are compulsory mantis shrimp. This team compete in the Withington Quiz League and also regularly attend the quiz at the Sandbar in Manchester. So let's meet them.
Hi, my name's Rachel. I'm a record label owner.
Hi, I'm James and I'm doing a PhD in Applied Maths.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a social research analyst.
Hi, I'm Mike and I'm doing a PhD in biochemistry.
Hi, I'm Adam and I'm doing a PhD in astronomy.
Rachel and team, hello.
Hello, Jeremy.
And great to see you again, Rachel, because, of course, you were on Make Me an Egghead.
Yes. I was knocked out by Beth, who is now an Egghead.
Well, she exactly went on to win, so there's no shame in that. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, it was fantastic, yes. I had a great time.
Your team name sounds like a sort of independent rock band, doesn't it? Compulsory Mantis Shrimp. Where did that come from?
We all met because we were all on Manchester University Challenge teams at different times, but we all compete in the Withington Quiz League together. And one of our other teammates, who's not here, is a big fan of the Mantis Shrimp.
Has it been an answer in questions before? It sounds like it should be.
It's not come up yet, but apparently it's a fascinating creature. But we used to insert it into every pub quiz team name we ever had. So when we were in the quiz league together, we had to name ourselves after it.
Well, Rachel and team, good luck.
Thank you.
Every day there is £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs for our challengers. However, if they fail to defeat the Eggheads, the prize money rolls over to the next show. So, compulsory Mantis Shrimp. The Eggheads won just the last game, getting themselves back on track. You've got to stop them now. If you do, you win £2,000. The first head-to-head battle is on politics. So one of you, please, to go in against either Dave, Lisa, Steve, Kevin or Judith.
You happy with politics?
Yeah. I'm
Are
willing
you happy
to be,
with politics?
to be sacrificed.
Yeah.
No, because you're good at politics.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Sorry,
see.
Shane, but you're
OK,
happy.
Paul, our social research analyst, against which Egghead? Any one of the 5?
Try Steve.
Maybe Steve, yeah?
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Paul from Compulsory Mantis Shrimp. This name makes the name Egghead sound rather boring, doesn't it? Versus Steve from the Eggheads. And just to ensure there's no conferring, gentlemen, would you please take your positions in our legendary question room? Well, I know this is a team of serious quizzers, Paul. Just tell us about you. You've been on University Challenge, is that right?
Yes, that's correct, Jeremy. We were series champions in 2012.
Champions as well. You're starting to quake there, Steve.
I'll get me coat.
So politics, Paul, and you can choose whether you go first or second.
Can I go first, please?
All right, good luck to you, Paul. Here we go. In the UK, what is the minimum number of political parties that are needed to form a coalition government? 2, 3 or 4?
I would guess, seeing that we did have a coalition government relatively recently, and there were 2 in it, so I would guess 2 is the minimum.
Yep, 2 is right. Can't do it with 1, but you can do it with 2. Steve, in the UK, the 4 great offices of state, the most senior and prestigious posts in government, are considered to be the Prime Minister, Chancellor of the Exchequer, Foreign Secretary, and which other? Home Secretary, Health Secretary, or Transport Secretary?
I think that must be Home Secretary, Jeremy.
That's right, there's a list, and that is one of them, Home Secretary. OK, Paul. In March 2011, whom did Ed Miliband refer to in the House of Commons as Norman Lamont with an iPod? David Cameron, William Hague, or George Osborne?
Well, Norman Lamont was an ex-chancellor, so I would guess that George Osborne.
George Osborne is right. Well done. Your second question, Steve. Which British town recorded the highest number of Brexit voters in the UK in the referendum, with over 75% of voters choosing to leave? Falmouth in Cornwall, Boston in Lincolnshire, or Guildford in Surrey?
I don't actually know this. I'd have thought the further south you went, the more likely they wanted to remain. I don't know if that's skewed logic or not, but I will try Boston in Lincolnshire.
Yes, it is Boston in Lincolnshire. Very good. OK, back to you, Paul. What colour was the book said to have been inspired in part by the Little Red Book of Chairman Mao, which outlined the political philosophy of the Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi? green, yellow, or blue?
Well, if I remember, the flag of Libya is predominantly green. I think it's the Green Book.
Green is correct. Very good. Steve, of the following countries, which one joined the European Union most recently? Spain, Slovenia, or Sweden?
I think it's Slovenia.
Slovenia is correct as well. So 2 good quizzes here. We've got 3 each after 3 questions. We go to sudden death, and just to make it that bit harder, these questions are not multiple choice. Paul, we start with you. In 2011, who became leader of the far-right French political party, the Front National?
Was it Marine Le Pen?
Marine Le Pen is right. Steve, in 1980, several countries boycotted the Olympic Games in Moscow in protest at the Soviet invasion of which country the year before?
Afghanistan.
Well done, Steve. Afghanistan is right. So back to you, Paul. Which Labour leader fended off leadership challenges in both 1960 and 61?
Hugh Gaitskell?
Hugh Gaitskell is quite right. Very good. Steve, to stay in, who became the British Prime Minister for the first of his 2 terms in 1868?
Benjamin Disraeli.
Benjamin Disraeli is right, because it was easy to go for Gladstone there, wouldn't it? Back to you. Sudden death, Paul. In 1839, Lord Melbourne returned to the office of Prime Minister at the request of Queen Victoria, after which man failed to form a government?
Robert Peel?
Robert Peel is right. Steve, which Prime Minister appointed Winston Churchill to the post of Home Secretary?
I'll try. Probably wrong. Stanley Baldwin.
Herbert Asquith is the answer. Steve, you've been knocked out. Very, very good play there from our challengers. First blood to them. Paul's in the final, Steve isn't. Please come back to us. We'll play round 2. Well, well, well. Very good start for our challengers. Compulsory mantis shrimp. They've not lost any brains from the final round. The Eggheads have lost Steve. And the next subject for you is film and TV. So, Rachel, who would like this?
Well, I still think I'm best not doing. I mean,
So should I go
what do you
for
think?
that, then?
You're very good on film and TV.
Wait,
aren't you?
if it's modern stuff.
Do you want to do it, James?
Go on, James.
James?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go up then. Yeah.
You've been volunteered. And
Yeah.
against which Egghead? Can't be Steve, of course.
Could I take Judith, please?
You can indeed. So James from compulsory mantis shrimp versus our own praying mantis, the Keppel. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions. James, would you like to go first or second on film and TV?
I'd like to go first, please.
Good luck. Which Olympic gold medal winning athlete was a contestant on the 2016 series of Strictly Come Dancing? Greg Rutherford, Linford Christie, or Kelly Holmes?
I think I remember Greg Rutherford being on Strictly Come Dancing. I've never watched it, so it could be getting the year wrong, but I'll go with Greg Rutherford, please.
You're right, it was Greg Rutherford. He danced with the amazing Natalie Lowe. Judith, Yvette Carte Blanche and Madame Fanny were characters in which BBC comedy series that ran from 1982 to 1992? Heidi High, Allo Allo, or To the Manor Born?
Well, they sound as if they're French. So I would guess it's Allo Allo.
Yeah, have you not seen it?
Well, yes, I did, but it's quite a long time ago, and I didn't see it regularly.
Okay, one each. Back to you, James. Who played the role of Gavin in the TV comedy Gavin and Stacey? James Corden, Larry Lamb, or Matthew Horn?
I've never watched Gavin and Stacey, but I think Matthew Horn was in like the central couple of the show. I'll go with Matthew Horn. Again, it's a guess.
It's good considering you haven't watched it because they're all in it, but Matthew Horn is the right answer. Judith, who created and wrote the sitcom Only Fools and Horses? John Sullivan, Simon Nye, or Johnny Spate?
Only Fools and Horses. I think that's John Sullivan.
It is John Sullivan. Okay, James, who directed the classic 1939 Western Stagecoach? Howard Hawks, John Ford, or Michael Curtiz?
Howard Hawks. He directed, I think, To Have and Have Not. Michael Curtiz, I think, is Casablanca. But I think Stagecoach was John Ford.
John Ford is right. You are so good. These challengers have not got a question wrong yet. Okay, Judith. To stay in, Skip Leavesay is a celebrated name in which field of film production? Judith, lighting, set design, or sound?
I have absolutely no idea. Skip leaves it. I'm going to go for lighting.
You have got it wrong. Sound is the answer.
Sound.
Got another challenger in the final here. This is looking very exciting. James is in the final. Judith is out. Return to us. We'll play round 3. This is going well, Rachel.
Yes, it's fantastic.
This is working at the moment. You've got them rattled over there. So they have not lost any brains from the final round, our challengers. The Eggheads have lost 2. The next subject is food and drink. Now, whose is this?
I think this is going to have to be Mike, isn't it?
Mike?
Yep.
Okay, our biochemist. And who are you taking on? Dave, Lisa, or Kevin?
I think
He's taking on Kevin, doesn't it? I don't know. Is it worth it? What do you think? Whichever you're going to have to pick.
Let's
so
go with that. Let's go food and drink,
Okay.
With Kevin.
All right.
Yeah, then we'll take on Kevin.
Okay, Rachel. So Mike from Compulsory Mantis Shrimp. Food and drink is a difficult one for our Kevin here. We know that. Please, I can't wait to see this round. Please go to the question room. Kevin, before we go on, I should say well done on being World Quiz Champion again.
Thanks very much.
I think is it 6 times?
6, yeah.
Be worrying if you got that question wrong.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
One of the great quizzes. I think sometimes people, even though they know they might lose against Kevin, they just want to get in the question room and have the moment. So that's what you got now.
Definitely, I don't mind losing to Kevin.
Well, let's see. Food and drink, you may just catch him.
It hasn't happened yet, yeah. So
Yeah, it has happened before. Would you like to go first or second?
I'd like to go first, please.
Okay, Mike, our biochemist on food and drink. Here we go. First question to you. Kung Pao chicken is a popular spiced dish that originated in which country? Hungary, Mexico, or China?
So I think Kung Pao chicken I think it has peanut in it, and it's from China.
It is indeed from China. Well done. Kevin, the sugar snap is a common variety of which vegetable? Pea, carrot, or beetroot?
Sugar snap.
Sugar snap.
Yeah. I believe that's a pea.
Yes, it is like a sort of broad bean type of thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, back to you, Mike. What is the distinguishing feature of the Italian pasta called bucatini? S shape, flower design, or hollow center?
I'm not sure. I've never heard of bucatini, but I wonder if bocca means mouth and tini means small, so it's small mouth, which would make me think that it's a hollow center.
Well, that logic is very, very good indeed. You're right. Hollow center it is. This team are playing well. Have they got any questions wrong yet?
No.
They haven't got a single question wrong. Oh my goodness, Rachel, what have you inflicted on us here? Okay, Kevin, what is the name of the fiery paste from North Africa that includes peppers, dried red chilies, garlic, caraway seeds, ground cumin, and coriander blended with oil? Is it achar, harissa, or chimichurri?
Right, well, I won't make you read all that again. I've got to go for it. The one that I know and which I've had and which I find just too spicy for my taste is harissa.
Harissa is right. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, 2 each. Mike, the Swedish biscuits called pepparkakor are most similar to which of these British biscuits? Ginger snaps, custard cream, or Garibaldi?
Again, not heard of it. Pepper makes me think that there's a bit of spice to it, possibly. So I would guess it ginger snaps.
Ginger snaps is right. Every question right so far. Kevin, if you get this wrong, you will be gone. In which country was the chef Yotam Ottolenghi born? Russia, Egypt, or Israel?
I hope there's not a curvy bit to this, but I would associate him most with one of those, but it's possible that he was born elsewhere, that's the thing. But the one I would associate him with is Israel, so I'll have to go for that.
You are quite right. Israel is the right answer. Well done. So 3 each. And with scores level, we go to sudden death. Getting in the habit of this, challengers. I don't give you alternatives. Here's your question, Mike. The 2 principal ingredients in the Indian dish aloo gobi are potatoes and which other vegetable?
Yeah, so aloo is potato and gobi is cauliflower.
Cauliflower is right. You are very good. Oh, Lordy. Kevin, Which group of substances whose name is derived from a French word for crushed bark is responsible for the astringency, colour, and some of the flavour in tea?
I think I've had it. I can't think of anything for that. I think I'm probably going to have to fall on my sword, Jeremy, because nothing is coming to me at all. And I can't think of it now. I can't think of the various ingredients.
Is it a pass?
It's going to have to be, Jeremy. I'm sorry. I cannot think of it. I'm sure when you give the answer, I'm sure I'll kick myself, but I can't think what it is.
I think you will, because the eggs here have just all been saying the answer. Go on, eggs.
Tannins.
Tannins.
Tannins, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Obvious, yeah. When you hear it, but when you hear it described like that, it just didn't...
Sure, no, absolutely. Tannin, tannic acid from the French.
Yeah.
Tannin, meaning tan bark. Well, you've beaten the world quiz champion there, Mike. Well done to you. You knocked him out on food and drink. So this is really a rout at the moment. I don't know whether the Eggheads can somehow defend their position. Return to us one more round before the final. Well, something's going on here, isn't it? Because compulsory mantis shrimp have not lost any brains from the final round, and they're just carving up these Eggheads today, who have lost 3. The last subject before the final is sport. Let's see if we can get the eggs down to 1. Now, it's going to be either Adam or Rachel.
We were dreading this, but it's going to have to be Adam.
As I know a bit more about sport than Rachel does.
Yeah.
OK, Adam,
Everyone.
our astronomer, against which egghead? You can have either of the two on the left.
So I know Dave's good on sports, so I think we're going to take Lisa instead.
Adam from Compulsory Mantis Shrimp plays Lisa on sport. Doesn't often get down to 1 egghead in the final. Let's see, Lisa, if you can save this. Please go to the question room for the last time. So, Adam, sport, would you like to go first or second?
Going first got worked for the team so far, so I think I'll stick with it.
Here we go. Good luck. See if you can make it 4 in a row. Which US sport, Adam, is played on a field known as a diamond? Is it baseball, American football, or basketball?
So American football's played on a gridiron, basketball's played on a court, baseball's played on a diamond.
Baseball is correct. Lisa, in which decade did Roger Bannister famously run the first sub-4-minute mile? 1930s, 1950s, or 1970s?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure it was 1954, but we'll go with the 1950s.
1950s is right. All right, Adam. Which tennis player won the 3rd Grand Slam singles title of his career in 2016 at the US Open? Andy Murray, Grigor Dimitrov, or Stan Wawrinka?
So I think Murray's won more than 3 Grand Slams. I don't really follow tennis, but maybe Stan Wawrinka?
Maybe Stan Wawrinka is right. Well done. OK. Lisa, which 3-time Derby-winning jockey was nicknamed the Choir Boy? Walter Swinburne, Richard Johnson, or Lester Piggott?
I have a vague feeling that Lester Piggott may have won it more than 3 times. And also, it's not a nickname I'm getting for him anyway. I'll try Walter Swinburne.
Dave?
Yes.
Yes, Walter Swinburne is right. All right, let's see. 3rd question to you, Adam. Who coached the Australian team against England in the final of the 2003 Rugby Union World Cup? Graham Henry, David Campese, or Eddie Jones?
This is going to have to be a guess. I don't think Eddie Jones at all. I think he's more associated with England. Graham Henry?
It was Eddie Jones.
Ah.
So that was his former life, I guess. OK, challengers, your first wrong question all the way into the contest. Lisa, you need to capitalise. You may not get another chance. The American brothers Mark and Dave Schultz won Olympic gold medals in which sport in the 1980s? Was it wrestling, athletics, or modern pentathlon?
Now, on the basis that they are ringing bells, and the only one of those sports that I can follow with any regularity at all is athletics, do I go with that? I don't know. I'll try athletics.
Now, they rang some bells for me, and I was trying to work out why, and I realised it was because I watched a film called Foxcatcher.
Oh, them. Oh,
Them.
no, wrestling. That's why.
Yeah, wrestling.
No!
OK, so we're equal after 3 questions. And we go to sudden death. Adam, your question now. In the 1870s, the Englishman Major Harry Jem helped to found the first club dedicated to which sport?
So I think football and rugby are either side of the 1870s. Cricket?
No, it's tennis.
Ah.
All right, Lisa, for the round. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, which British golfer became the sport's first Olympic champion since 1904, when golf was last in the Games?
I'm smiling. I think I might know. I think it's Justin Rose.
Yes. If you've got this right, you've started to turn things around, but is it too late? Justin Rose is correct. Well done. You've won on sport, Lisa. Sorry, Adam. The first challenger to be knocked out. So, we are in a very interesting position for our final, aren't we? Do return to us and we'll play it. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for our final round. As always, it's general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So that's just Adam from Compulsory Mantis Shrimp. But it's Steve and Kevin and Judith from the Eggheads. Please leave the studio. Rachel, James, Paul and Mike, you are playing to win Compulsory Mantis Shrimp £2,000. What a contest this has been. Dave and Lisa, a ragged bunch here, playing for something that money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. After the battering a couple of games ago, you really need to win this. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge. You are allowed to confer. So, Compulsory Mantis Shrimp, you brilliant quizzers. The question is, can you just finish them off? Your 4 brains, take down these 2 here. And also, Rachel, do you want to go first or second?
I think we'll go first. It's served us well so far. So.
It certainly has. Rachel and team, good luck. Here is your first question. In a standard UK traffic light sequence, what follows a single amber light? Green, red, or red and amber?
Oh. Right, now, so I'm not a driver.
Yeah, I don't drive, but I think it's an amber and red together.
So amber and red together after an amber, straight after a solid
What do you
amber.
think, James?
I've got no idea, actually. It's... What were you
Yeah.
going to say? No, what were you going to say? I was going to say red.
You think single red?
You think it's single red on its own?
Paul knows how to drive.
Right.
And I don't.
But if Paul can
That's-
drive...
Paul can drive and I can't drive.
So you
Well,
think,
this would sound, it'd be awful if it's wrong.
you think it's red then after a
I'm happy because I don't know, don't drive.
solid red then?
Go for solid.
You happy?
No.
Yep.
We'll go for red.
All these tricky questions you sail through, and this one really stopped you. So I'm just thinking, when I'm on my bike, I sit there at the red, so it goes red, and then it's red and amber, so there's a bit of warning, and then it's green, and then it goes single amber, and then it goes red. So you're absolutely right. Well done. You nearly went astray there. Okay, Eggheads, not getting off that easily. The musical group The Monkees, formed for the television programme of the same name, first came to prominence in which decade? The 1940s, 50s, or 60s?
1960s.
They were the 60s, weren't they?
1960s, yeah, definitely.
okay.
Yeah, the Monkees, yeah, first prominence, 1960s. The 1960s, please, Jeremy.
Here they come.
Walking down the
1960s.
street.
60s is right. Here we go. Back to the challenges. The card game whist was a precursor to which other game which became popular in the late 19th century? Blackjack, solitaire, or bridge?
Isn't whist?
It's not going to be. It's not going to be blackjack, is it?
With
'Cause-
form of bridge, isn't it?
I've
Yeah.
not got a clue.
Isn't blackjack just 21 or is it?
Trying to get
Yeah.
close to 21, yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we? Did it become
Yep.
popular? Yeah. Okay.
Bridge.
I think we'll go for bridge.
Bridge is right. Eggheads, the American humorist Ogden Nash wrote that candy is dandy, but what? Feta is better, liquor is quicker, or lime is sublime.
Liquor is
It's
quicker.
quicker, yeah.
Is quicker in my case, anyway.
You don't eat enough sweets, mate.
He wrote, liquor is quicker. Never more truer words said.
And liquor is quicker is right. So where are we here? We're 2 each. You're back in winning ways, are you, challengers? Let's see. What was the first name of the illustrator Heath Robinson, who achieved fame for his cartoons that featured fantastic machinery? William, Harvey, or Jerry?
Right. Do we know?
Okay, so you.
Oh, William.
William has
is-
a ring. That's what came
yeah,
to
William's-
a ring to it.
It sounds more likely, doesn't it?
No,
Yeah.
You think you've heard William?
isn't it?
William.
Shall we?
Yep.
William, I think.
William is right. 3 out of 3. No messing. Back to the Eggheads. Pressure on now. What type of geographical feature, Eggheads, is a caldera? Bend in a river, mountain peak, or volcanic crater?
I thought it was a volcanic crater.
You have caldera eruptions.
Yeah,
Is
I
there,
thought it
there
was
a certain
volcanic.
type of crater?
I think we've got to go volcanic crater.
All right, mate, I'm with
If,
you.
if it's general, volcanic crater.
I'm with you.
Can we go for volcanic crater, please, Jeremy?
You may. If you've got this wrong, then the contest is over. Have you played together before?
Yes?
Was it a good result?
No.
The answer is volcanic crater. It's still alive, Eggs. Let's see. What happens now? We go to sudden death. I don't give you alternatives. It gets a bit harder. What word beginning with S, originally indicating a provincial governor in the ancient Persian Empire, is now used for any subordinate or local ruler?
Is it like shake?
Satrap.
Satrap is my first thought.
Yeah.
And then what other options have we got?
Yeah, because
Is that not a bit more?
Completely different.
Shah is Persian, but it's not.
Is that
But it's
that's
not
more
subordinate.
Yeah,
it's
whereas
not
I feel like satrap maybe
Yeah.
could be
How's it spelled?
Sattrap.
Satrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we try it?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. We're going to try satrap.
Brilliant. Satrap's right. Well done. You know you're up against it, don't you?
Yes.
Get this wrong and it's over. What word that has come to mean a pompous or pretentious official was invented by the writer Samuel Foote in 1755?
Right. Nothing's coming to mind.
I've only got one thing, mate.
Go on, what you got?
Bigwig.
That'd be good. Let's leave that, park it for a second. The big wig sounds good.
What else? Fat cat?
No, that's more to do with money, isn't it?
Okay.
But a big wig is somebody who would.
I tend to think of a bigwig as meaning like a boss.
Yeah.
Do you think that's an
But-
official? Is
yeah,
there
but it's an
same
official, isn't
thing
it?
there
It's a
as
big
well?
wig.
I don't know.
I'm happy with that if you are.
Well, have we got anything else better to go on?
No.
Should we just go with it and?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go on
Right,
then. Big
we're,
wig.
We're in trouble. But we're going to go big wig, please.
Big wig is your answer, okay? And if you're right, we play on. If you're wrong, it's over. Anyone at the back here on the Egghead side?
Panjandrum, I think.
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
You know what's happened here, don't you?
We could have been here all day.
Yeah,
not
we would
got
never have
that.
got that. Never have got that.
Ah, nice is the reaction. Yes, the answer is Panjandrum, not Bigwig. We say congratulations, challengers. You have won.
Very well played.
Well, Rachel, there we go. What about that? Your revenge is sweet here.
Amazing.
Yeah, and it was the methodical way you took them apart. My goodness. There was a sense of inevitability, wasn't
Yes,
there?
there was, yes. But well played, absolutely brilliant
Yes, you
performance.
did.
Thank you.
There we go. Well done. Compulsory Mantis Shrimp, captained by Rachel here from Make Me an Egghead. Well done, well done. You've won £2,000 and you really played brilliantly. You are officially cleverer than the Eggheads. Look at the damage you've done. You've got to pick yourselves up now, Eggheads. Play the next game. Try and put it behind you. Join us next time on Eggheads to see if a new team of challengers will be just as successful. Till next time, goodbye.